So, one thing about being on the ground in general, you don't want to reveal your range. Okay? So you don't want to go like this. Okay? This is the kind of stuff that gets recorded really quick in somebody else's frog brain. Okay? He knows exactly what to do with me now because I've revealed, and he's gonna remember it. So when I hit the ground, I want to be tight, you know, and maybe I'll just pick up enough room to get to my feet. But the point is that I stay tight, and now he's coming at me pretty much forward. So I like to give him a little chest shot and kick the leg out. Like notice this is going behind his neck, not down his back. So I can easily pick this up. At this point he's toast. Once I do this, yeah. And then I also have a nice armbar here. I can do this without the choke. Okay. Questions?
So just get that one on.
Why did I push it?
So
What was I thinking?
what's the armbar you're doing?
So, yeah. So I'm here, and I have this arm already, right? So all I have to do is push my hips forward. There's my armbar. There's my choke. So if I relieve the choke, I can just armbar here. Okay, so the reason this works is because there's no space between his neck and my privates. All right. If you try to get around shoulder, you only want to choke neck and arm. Okay? You don't want to choke shoulder and chest and all this stuff that has mass and gets in the way. So especially when you're trying to do it to me, your legs aren't as long, but your legs are long enough to get around just my neck and my arm, provided I'm all the way down in your crotch. Okay? And you get there by kicking to the side. Okay? I'm like this. Now I have a bunch of room. Okay? I don't have enough room to grab. So I want to, the space here I want to take up. So the arm is stabilized and I kick to the side. Right? And now I have him. That's the trick.
That's to train the hip, but just if you just.
And when you turn the hip around. Yeah? Easy? Do this, but I want to be able to touch on some of these things. So Tatsumaki, we already know, right? It's a dragon choke. And we either do it from a throw or we do it with the entanglement. Right?
I don't know that I know it.
Yeah, it's just we'll do it once real quick. So the nice way to do it is to sit down on the person this way and just do it's just this arm part.
Oh, okay, got it. So it's not a choke, it's a...
No.
Got it.
I don't know why it's called dragon choke. I mean, there might be a way to apply a choke in here, but it's really the thing that to know about this when you're playing with this is there's a lot of different positions this arm can be in, from turned this way to all the way turned this way, right? Because a person will fall down with their arms in a lot of ways, or you'll end up getting into this from another position. So at some point you should grab somebody and just play with where the different points are, because you can feel, depending on where the arm is, the direction that you need to go with it. I mean, to me, this is really nice because all I have to do is, straighten myself. But there's a lot of different ways the arm ends up. And you don't always have the ability to put it the way you want it, because there's a living, breathing person on the end of this thing who doesn't want you to have it in the perfect position. He doesn't want me with it in this way. So he's going to start wiggling and turning and preventing me from doing that. So the fact that I happen to know that now I have to go this direction really helps out. This is on the way to this for him. This is what he was after. Because once he gets that, it's more difficult. So ultimately, if I can sit up out of it, I have this. So that's tatsumaki, right? And sometimes we do it from a throw and step over and do it that way, and sometimes we do it the way you saw it. You can do a high nada, the person sits up and you roll into it. There's a zillion ways to get into it, and it's really a nice thing. Okay? And what I suggest is that you do a drill, okay, with this. So you're on the back. Okay. Feed him an arm. Boom. And he's got to kick his leg out. There you go. It's important to keep the person flat, because if he's doing this arc, go ahead, do the arc, and I'm not flat, for some reason he misses this. It's okay, do the arc. Okay. If I can get to my knees, this could be an escape for me just to roll. Right?
Yeah,
So,
like heel lock there too.
well, I wasn't mentioning that. So the drill is, you don't even have to go to tap. Just go to where you can get it. Just get back to your knees. The upping should put both hands on chest, so you can do the other side. That's the drill. Right? And it gets you really good at tatsumaki. You should be able to just bang out like 10 of them on each side and then trade. Okay. In here is what really gives me lots of options. And the more options I have, the easier it's going to be for me to do something bad to him. Right? When I have a gap in here, okay, now he's picked up options. He can wiggle, he can start pulling his elbow out on the side, okay? When there is no room, now if you get your elbow out on that side, there's nowhere for his elbow to go. There is no that side. He has to create space in here to get his elbow on the other side of my leg. So that's why I keep harping, tight, 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 tight. You can always get looser. It's very difficult to get tight. Okay, so what